The climate for people with assets is getting dicey. I don't know. It's just the political bent. I'm probably going to offend people, but what's new, I guess. But it's really not. It's sort of a collective sort of consciousness, right? The landlords and the lenders are the bad guys, and the tenants and the borrowers are the good guys. And personal property rights, real property rights are being attacked everywhere you look. In fact, I was talking to a guy in the business just yesterday, and he was saying that he bought a note. He was having a nightmare, and it's in a very liberal state, and the judges and the attorneys are just like almost in collusion against him. And he's done a ton of these deals. I agree with you, Sue Ellen. It is an economic war. And if you are a average, you make $200,000 a year and you own your own home and maybe in a few investments, I mean, you're the target. It's going to the elite that have everything and the serfs that own nothing. So it's really kind of quite a situation we have. But anyway, going back to this guy, he's bought tons of notes, non-performing notes that he likes quite well, which is not really, like you have seen, I had to foreclose on 2 or 3 properties already in the last couple of months, at least start the foreclosure. And anyhow, so here's these people that he bought a note that was originated back in, I think, 2010. And I think by 2011, they might have paid 1 year on this mortgage. I think the origination was $54,000, and then they quit paying. And I think that was IndyMac, I want to say, and IndyMac went out of business. So all this time, the borrower just got to live for free. Of course, if it was just a $54,000 loan, I'm not sure the value of the collateral. But it's just wild that, so they got to live for free, that's 10 years, 12, 13 years, 14 years now, going on 14 years living for free. He buys the note, sends him a thing saying, here, let's work out some payment plans. Here's technically what you owe. He gets dragged into court, and he thinks it's some New York lawyers that have come down into Virginia. That's quite liberal, and they're using all sorts of dirty tricks and CFPB now to basically just go after him as if he's the bad guy, and he's like working. He's being actually threatened. Hey, we're gonna really take it to you, and we expect to you're going to pay us $99,000 to settle, or almost $100,000, and we'll settle for you. We won't drag you through court. But anyway, he's having to pay $800 an hour to defend himself on this little $54,000 note he bought. The collectible amount is like $148, but he always drops it down and makes it affordable for people. But he's the big bad guy, not the people that have been living for free for 13 or 14,000, years. He's the bad guy, and they're just making him pay through the nose. So it's getting really dicey, especially in liberal states. And even owning real estate, we have got more rent control. We've got discrimination laws. I mean, even you're discriminating, at least in some areas, if you even dare to ask the source of how someone's paying for their rent. How dare you? How dare you ask how they're going to pay rent? Let them move into your house. None of your business if they can pay and where they're getting their money. So I don't know. It's quite the racket.